Have you ever wondered what it actually takes to be a travel agent? Well, today I'm going to cover the 5 traits that highly successful travel agents have. And I'm also going to cover, is this really for you? Do you have what it takes? If that sounds like fun, keep on watching. That's what we're doing on the show today.
You better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
All right, guys, don't forget to take a moment, like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell on YouTube. We bring you amazing free content every single week to help you grow your travel business, and I don't want you to miss a thing. If you're new here, type a little "I'm new" in comments so I can welcome you to our community. And if you are new, you might not know who I am. My name is Cyndi Williams. I am the CEO and founder of Wanderlust Campus, which helps people just like you learn how to launch, grow, and supersize your travel businesses all over the world. If you'd like to find out information about what we do at Wanderlust Campus, you can visit us at travelschool.com to find out about all of our offerings that can help you grow. But today we're talking about, is this even like something you want to do? Do you have what it takes? I have certified, and Wanderlust Campus has certified thousands and thousands of travel agents, just like you may be thinking about doing or wherever you are in your journey. But there's some traits that I can tell someone is really going to be a smashing success, and I'm going to share all of those with you today. So let's get right into that content. What are those key things that highly successful travel agents have? The first one may be kind of obvious, but you need to have a love of travel. You would think that this would be obvious, but I can't tell you how many calls we get a week that say, I'm just looking for a side hustle. I'm just looking for another revenue stream. I'm just looking to have, this business be on autopilot and kind of be like a set it and forget it business. That's not what being a travel agent or having a travel business is really going to be like. So if you're really just looking for like a side gig or a side thing, you have to know it's going to take more effort. And that's where the love of travel comes in. If you are passionate about travel and sharing your love of travel with others, it doesn't really feel like work. So I find that those that really have that kind of core belief that they like to travel, they want to travel more, they want to share the world, they want to make the world a little smaller and the love a little bigger through this medium of travel, it doesn't feel like work to us, right? And so that is kind of the number one thing. If you have a love for travel, you are going to be in good hands with pursuing this career. Number 2 is the willingness to be a lifelong learner. Sometimes this comes as a surprise to people, especially like we run Wanderlust Campus and we train thousands of people every single year, but we have to remind them that, hey, certification's done, you know everything that you need to know to run a successful business, but you also have to keep up on information as things change. Things could change in the world of Disney, in the world of African safaris, in the world of what are the regulations going on in Europe right now, or all the million different things that can change in the travel industry. You have to be willing to stay up to date on that information. Now, the beautiful thing is you don't have to know everything about the entire world. In fact, I tell my students all the time, you don't take that burden off your shoulders. Your job is not to know everything there is to know in the world. It's to know where to go to find the information so you can best serve your clients. So don't feel like you have to know everything. I've been doing this for 3 decades, over 30 years. I have been in the travel industry, and even I don't know everything. It's impossible to know everything, but I do know exactly where to go to get what I need so I can help my clients or direct my students, of course. So number 2 is just really understanding that you need to be a lifelong learner if you're going to jump into this career long term and if you want it to be a smashing success. Number 3 is it really helps to be detail oriented. If you're the kind of person that's like, oh, I'll worry about the details later, I don't need to triple check things, that's not good in the world of travel agents. When you are booking a $50,000 vacation for someone, you need to make sure their name is exactly correct as it is on their travel documents. You need to make sure they have all the information about visas and vaccinations and different things that they need to know to travel to different locations around the world. So again, this information is all available to you, but are you a detail-oriented person? Because when someone else is trusting you with their vacation investment, investment, you want to make sure that you are doing right by them and you are making sure all of those T's are crossed and all of those I's are dotted when it comes to booking their amazing vacation. The next one is, do you have a heart for service? This kind of bleeds in from detail oriented, but this really is a service industry. Yes, you're selling travel, but let's face it, travel kind of sells itself. But where the agents that have the most success and the most growth is, they are getting in there with their clients and they're really serving them at a high level. Especially if you want to serve luxury niches, there's a different level of expectation when it comes to service. We have an entire module on this in our Chris on Vacation program that talks about how to wow your clients at the highest level to make sure that you are delivering impeccable service and you are the one they're going to come back to again and again, because the goal is to have a recurring business model. It is way harder to go out and find a brand new client than it is to just make your current clients happy and grow off of that, where they're going to be booking vacation after vacation with you every single year and for years to come. So do you have that heart for service? Ask yourself that question as well. And then the last one is the really big difference between just average travel agents and those that are really knocking it out of the park is, are you willing to treat it like a business? And this is a big one, guys, because a lot of people get really excited. You might be in that phase right now where you're like, oh, I want to be a travel agent. This sounds like fun. I thought the same thing when I was 19 years old and graduating high school, and I didn't know what I was going to do. And I'm like, travel agent, what's that? That sounds amazing. And that started me on the journey to where I am today. But I want to tell you to take a pause and take a deep breath and really understand what you're getting into in the travel industry. In fact, we have a free masterclass that you can take. I will link this down below. Remember, we don't hire people. We are not an agency. We are Wanderlust Campus. We are virtually a travel and consulting school to help you grow your business. But what this orientation is going to do for you is it's going to teach you all the different ways to get set up in the industry. You have different choices. This is part of our advocacy work. There's nothing to sell on here. It's just to help you understand what are my different paths. So if you were in that aspiring mode, you want to definitely grab that masterclass for sure. But what are some things that you do to treat your business like a real business? Clients are trusting you. You want to make sure you have a highly profitable business. You can't treat it like a hobby. So treating it like a business means things like, are you going to get certified? It's not required in the industry, but it really is recommended. We have a complicated industry, and also you're going to be running your own business. Even if you are contracting under someone else, which is one of the models in our industry, you still are responsible for your business. So are you going to be properly set up? And then how do you really create scalable growth in your business? If you treat your business like a business, that is the fifth one. You have to treat it like a business for real. So 3 free things that you can do to really get yourself on the right path. 1, take that free masterclass that I just mentioned. 2, do your research. I have just reorganized. We have hundreds of videos on this channel. I just reorganized the videos into, for those of you that are aspiring, those of you that are new, those of you that are experienced, and those of you that are agency owners. You can find the proper playlist. I will link that down below for you as well. Do some research, watch those free videos so you can learn, and make the best choices that are going to be right for you. And then the last thing that you can do, if you are really serious about getting into the travel industry, you want to make sure you're doing it the right way from the beginning, and you know that investing in your education will take you the furthest. I want to invite you to schedule a call with us. You can go to careersonvacation.com/ready now. It's just a quick 30-minute appointment to understand what your goals are and if it is a match for us to work together to help you get to those goals. Wanderlust Campus is very unique in the industry, guys. We are the only program out there that actually has the consulting feature on top of the actual educational certification part. So you will be certified as a travel professional in the industry, but more importantly, our coaches are going to work with you to understand your business goals, and we are going to customize a learning plan and a business plan to help you get launched and help you really grow your business. We have 2 learning tracks, one for those of you that are brand new agents that will teach you how to become a travel agent, how to properly set up your business. The second learning path is for our experienced agents, those of you who are stuck or you've reached a plateau. We work with you where you're at to figure out what you need to do to grow your business to the next level and really scale it out so you can make as much money as possible in the least amount of time. And for those of you that are just curious, of course, you can visit us over at travelschool.com as well and check out all of our offerings that we have for you there. But guys, whatever path you take as you start to get into this industry, I know it's so exciting, and I wish you so much love and abundance no matter how you decide to go from here. And look, I'll be back next week. I'll see y'all then. Bring coffee and we'll talk travel. Bye guys. Have a great week. Hey guys, Cyndi Williams here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all of the other content on our channel. And if you want to follow along and travel with me around the world and see how I run my amazing travel brands and get some great tips on how to grow your own, make sure you check out that other content. I'm going to drop a couple videos here. Click those links. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.